Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ascension WoW Classic Plus. Back again on our Paladin. It is a wonderful Tuesday, and I hope everybody had a great Monday. And let us just get right into this. So, we are outside this cave. I had to walk a little bit of ways over. I noticed that there is a spider, a named spider within this cave, as well as a lot of material. And a chest. So I figured, you know what? Why not? I'll stop by, see if I can't get the undamaged venom sac from this one, or I have to go over there to hunt one down, which I hope I don't. There was nothing in that chest. I am disappointed with that fact. Anyway, let's go ahead in here and wipe this all out. There is a witch doctor in here, which I will assume is also a quest mob that we'll probably have to get rid of eventually. So, let's go ahead and take out the spider. No undamaged venom sac. That is so sad. So sad. And we have a ritual chest here. What is inside? The Hexweave robes. Spellcasters. There you go. Right out the gate. Only 1 minute in, and you've already got yourself a new item. So we'll get rid of that because this is more expensive. I will take the appearance of the sage ropes here. I'll take this true silver if I can. I can't. Well, anyway, so sad. Didn't even get a point for reminding me that. A shame. All these other stuff here, I can't really grab. Iron and true silver, can't get any of that. So, guess we're gonna have to make our way over here to this little area. The venom sac is going to be quite a pain to get. I have done this on the anniversary, classic era, normal classic era, all that kind of fun stuff, and let me tell you, it takes quite a bit. It is quite annoying. I don't need any of the solid stone, so I will not grab any of the solid stone. So, the way of the artisan, I am going to try and do more streams of that particular series, just because it speaks to the process and all that fun stuff. That's out of the way. Somebody said, and I forgot to address this on Monday, about jewel crafting. And getting blacksmithing as well for that hunter. And I'll be honest, it is a great idea. I love that idea. I might try to do that idea if I can get jewel crafting. I am not sure if I can get jewel crafting. That is one of the big things of why I did not take jewel crafting, is because I didn't know if I could. Now, going slow like that is, well, only focusing on ores and stuff like that. Doubling and tripling up the amount of ores that I'm going to need to grab is an idea. And I can go in that kind of generalized way of doing things, and I'll be honest, it is a pretty good idea. I will take that heavily into consideration. But another reason why I did herbalism too with alchemy was because potions really come clutch. And Iron Man, being a one life only, one life you're dead if you die, having potions in your back pocket is quite nice. I'll be honest, it is quite nice. So I also had the idea that if I got skinning, that gives experience, mining gives experience, herbalism gives experience, triple threat, kind of grabbing materials. Albeit it might be slower to do, it might not be that slow to do. I chose it because it made sense to me at the time to do that. Now, I am going to probably do something about that, if I had not already done something about it. I am probably going to make some changes, if I made any. So, I appreciate that comment. And if I do a video before this video goes up, talking about the same thing, my bad. Now this video is just me reinforcing that statement. So, yes, I do I do take those comments into heavy consideration based on, well, I did it for this reason and that reason, and me making the changes and stuff like that. Well, it can be cumbersome. Needing to go around and getting one type of material is, I'll be honest, a good idea. It is a fantastic idea. And there's probably a lot more gold into doing jewelry crafting and selling it to the vendor than it is making potions and selling it to the vendor. Because I don't have access on that tune to the auction house, which means I have to make money through selling my materials and selling my uh, crafted item pieces, my crafting pieces. So I try to make it to where I didn't have to do a whole lot, because well, sometimes that's annoying. Sometimes it's annoying. Not a whole lot annoying, but sometimes it is. Let's see. I could probably do one of these. Probably too late to tune into them. But all we need is a tank. And hopefully be in a group that can go quickly. Like in my last video. That went really quick, and honest to God, I was not expecting it to go that quick. I didn't even know you could do the thing that he did. It was impressive, I'll be honest. Alright. So I don't think I'm going to be able to find these lost tools. I'll be honest. I don't think I will be able to. I can skim back through again to see if it's popped up or not, but I've had such a headache trying to find it. It's a little bucket of tools, but this bucket doesn't really make itself known very easily. It can spawn in a number of locations, this being one, that being another, that one being another, but trying to search from the outside in is the best option. So we have the Beastmaster's spear in there. So that's the only thing sparkling in there I can see. Okay, so it's not in there. Maybe it's in here? We'll find out. Let's see any sparkling. I don't see any sparkles that gives any indication that anything's in there. So I don't think this quest necessarily works. Well, if it does, it's not very... I can't see. So, yeah. We're moving on. We'll move on. We won't do that quest. So... Find the secret at the overlooked caves. We can go ahead and get this quest then. Okay, we'll go up here, go up and around, and we'll leap off this cliff after I grab this method. And if I have to, I will pop my divine shield to prevent my untimely demise. My untimely demise did not need to be infected, bruv. Stun you. I stun ya. And we'll jump off. Divine shield. Nuts. Alright, and then we'll move on to this little island over here. Yep. And unfortunately nobody has Golganeth activated, which allows for more swim speed. Be nice. We only have Morgana up. The unfortunate side effects. I'm wondering if that's being picked up. Very unfortunate if it is. Very unfortunate if it is. That is my Discord, not your Discord. My wonderful viewers. I'm sure somebody will make a comment about that eventually. You guys, you can't believe it. Alright, let's turn this quest in. This must be the secret. And we got level 52. And we need to go take this tablet to the mage district. And let's go ahead and grab this idol. A relic idol. So that is perfect for your druids. Not so much me. I can't use it. But I will take it because it's almost a gold. So. And it is a good, well, let's see. Your rejuvenation ticks have a chance to sprout a lesser bloom near an ally and restoring for more health. So, hey, that's pretty good for Resto Druids. So, Resto Druids, there you go. Something perfect for you. Something definitely perfect for you. It's probably going to be a better idol if you hit level 60 and get the full effect of it and not just 51 like me. So that is definitely something to take note of. Some things that are really good like that are probably good at a higher level. So that is definitely something. And now that we've leveled up, we do have probably a few things here. We got Exorcism we're going to grab. I don't really need Shadow Resistance. Take that, take this, and this. And that took a good chunk of the gold that I have made. That sucks. That sucks. But, we'll get our money. So, we have Exorcism 5, we have our new Blessing of Might, we have Greater Blessing of Might, and we have a different type of Might. Sanctify. What's the difference? I don't think there's really a difference. One takes 10 and the other one takes 1. I don't see the difference. I do not see the difference now. I don't see any difference whatsoever. So. Alright. Let's go over here, turn these quests in. Turn that in. Go up here. Turn this one in. He wants me to bring one elegant feather from the griffins. I thought I already did that. I don't know. We're gonna probably move on from this zone. I think we're level 52, so we can move on to probably Western Plaguelands. So, let us go and take a flight. A little bit of a flight. So we'll get rid of these elite quests, which I definitely not going to do. Because, God forbid, I'm going to get myself killed. So we'll get rid of all these. Wanted. And then we'll fly over to Terran Mills. Turn the undamaged venom sack in because that still has probably some time. Yeah, 20 minutes. So let's get that sorted. We shall get that sorted. And we'll make our way to Western Plaguelands, to the Bulwark, and we'll see. We'll see. About getting those quests over there and doing all that. I don't think I'll be able to get into a dungeon for this video, so we'll exit out of that. So this video, we've got the level 51, we got the level 52. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Pretty good time, honestly. Relatively good time. We'll keep that. We'll keep some of these quests here for Ragefire. Just because. Unless I go through it again, which I don't see, because I can't do specific buttons. But, maybe. I forgot to turn those in. We'll turn them in later. Rip. Spellbound or hardcore prestige. Prestige, he's already did it once. Damn. Taken out by a mountain lion. He was a mage. That's a bummer, bro. That is a certified bummer mode. I fear for my artisan character to just get laid out by something that, you know, by something like that. Yeah, that would shatter me. I did so much work on that too. A lot more than I probably should have. Alright, let's turn this one in. He wants me to take this to Sinjin Village, which I will not do. I will not do that. There is no flight path there, so not really worth my time. Let's go to Undercity. Turn in a couple quests in Undercity. And we'll get that all sorted. Sell our stuff over there too. Sell all of our junk. And move on to the Bulwark. Moving on to the Bulwark. Alright, the flight path is just so long. I am going to be doing more Azeroth and War stuff too. I might actually end up doing some content for that too this week. Mayhaps. Maybe even a stream here and there. That way, we can get that server promoted more and more. As stated, you know, I do. I really do like that server. So, it'll definitely be a thing there. We have reached the city. And some Mystic enchants are here too. I'm pretty sure I've shown this off too. But you can get some Mystic enchants here too. Mystic scrolls. And you can see here, it's all relatively stuff that only suits my class right now. There are some that are kind of slipped through that aren't supposed to be there. But all of these scrolls can be dropped in the world as random, obviously. But some of them aren't, and you can only get them through the vendors. So, to that one guy, if he's watching this video, that is this. It gives you an idea, gives you a good idea of what kind of stuff is is here. And of course, all this stuff is expensive. So you can do the content, you can do your professions, you can do all that kind of stuff to get and farm all of those points and stuff up to do all that. What I think I'm gonna do is set that in there so I can remember it. And we'll go on over to, I think it said Magic Order? For one of the quests that I have? Pretty sure, wasn't it? Magic Order? Or was I thinking of something else? Either that or I accidentally deleted it. Oops, if that's the case. Did not mean to. With that terrible disappointment, let's head over to the Bulwark and get into the element. Maybe I would assume there's some warlock items, mage items, maybe priest items, definitely paladin items, definitely paladin items over in the Plagueland areas, because, well, that's kind of where we shine. All the undead there, yeah. There's bound to be some paladin stuff over there. So we'll fly over to the Bulwark. Easier to fly over there really quickly rather than run. So look at that. We can get that. I might clear out these hinterland, Rathi Island quests. They give experience still, sure, but I mean, I'm getting items that are better than that by a mile. I kind of left that zone to build up strength to fight elites, and now I'm like, yeah, I probably don't need that anymore. I will keep these two quests and the Tanaris quest, I think. Maybe I won't. Somebody put a Golganath scroll up. I am happy that the dev team did not take into account that that church is right in the middle of that path, flight path. It just looks so wrong. Yeah, I was gonna say there's quests here. Should be a few quests here, so we'll go ahead and pick these up. High Executor, Scarlet Divisions, we'll take that. Diversions. All these are missions. So we'll go ahead and take one of those so we can get the Scourge Stones to start dropping off of stuff. Oh wait, it can't be equipped because it's level 55, that's why. Great. Box of Incendiaries. Go ahead and take a flame in a bottle for that. Go over here. Grab Alexi's quest for venture into Skullomance, if I can get into Skullomance. Plague upon thee. Let's see, we need 100 Plagueland termites. Well, I can do my best. I can definitely do my best. And you are. High risk level 2. Yep. I don't think there's enough people. I don't think there is enough people on this server yet to really make this, like, make me shiver me timbers. You know what? I might be amazed. I might be taken back. Maybe there will be. I don't know. But if we run into them, we'll run into them. Will I be able to fight them? I don't think I'll be able to fight them. I would be impressed if I could. Alright, we need to gather termites from mounds. I don't know what these mounds are supposed to look like. But, we'll find out. Beast Nest. I forgot that there are certain items, I think, or certain things that you can collect in these high-risk areas. I'll be completely honest with y'all, I have never done any of that stuff. So, I have never done any of this stuff. So all this stuff will be new to me for the high-risk stuff, because I never usually level high-risk when I'm on Ascension. So, keep that in mind. I'll be pretty ignorant to all this. So I apologize in advance. And it looks like that mage, that sorcerer is going to be a big old pain in my ass. Hoping I can keep my head away from his beam. So he has to get closer and closer and closer to me. Alright, Art of War. Heal. Well, that heal barely did anything, but I mean, it did keep me alive. By overhealing that crit. Black Flame Cloak. What is this? I know it's a normal item. That's actually pretty good. I'm actually gonna use that. I mean, sure, no strength on it, but that agility is awesome. Venom Shroud Vest. Take that. It sells for almost 2 gold, gold and a half. Pretty good item. For sure. For sure. There is a quest inside here from Janice, so we'll go ahead and clear our way over to getting her out of that situation. I need to carefully pull all this stuff, because those sorcerers are going to be a big pain in my ass. More so than everything else. Because as long as they're fighting, they will be pulling shit that does not need to be pulled at all to me. So, and Fire Nova does quite a bit of damage. I did not want to use that heal, but I decided to use that heal. Silence both of you. At least for a hot minute. These sorcerers are going to be pain. They do more damage than all the other stuff here. What did I get? An intact what? Oh, okay. Keep that in mind. So we have the Plague Fire Conduit. So that comes off the sorcerers. Okay. Maybe the ghouls, maybe these flares will drop something of unique value. Maybe the weapons. They don't really have any, armor on them. So, I think Janice is upstairs. Clear out this hole. That sneeze snuck up on me. I don't know if my microphone picked that up. I hope it did. Alright, we have... Oh, okay, I see. Okay, Janice, better late than never. The ramblings of the ghostly woman indicate that she is in need of a package delivery. Alright, well, we'll find out what that is. As to where a horse is, or where the package was delivered, is indecipherable. Incomprehensible. We'll figure that one out. Sticky Sabaton. So it looks like we got our first rare item here in the Western Plaguelands that we are definitely going to investigate. These undead putting dots on me. I don't need dots on me. Alright, take you out. Roderick. Breastplate, which normal. Alright, let's see. Sticky Sabatons. Wow, these are actually really good. I am going to be using those. They are from the Mariner's boots. Alright. So, looks like we need to go into the stables. Scarlet didn't open. Interesting. Well, he made a diversion. At least to keep them busy for a little bit till I have to walk back out the door. Alright, just stun him so he gets wiped out. Get that. Heal. I'm gonna throw another heal up. Okay, and then collect this parcel. And then we'll take this parcel and give it to Undercity. I have to take it to Undercity. So, I don't know exactly what all that is used for, or what it will be used for, but I will definitely keep that in mind. Not ideal to fight this many, it looks like. Especially when a ghoul decides to make his way over. And I don't have lay on hands, so I have to make do. I can just hope that I'm not going to pull any extra garbage. Healing pot. Light. Might be able to do it. He does not crit me as often as he does. Alright. That was too close for comfort, and I am going to quickly drink. Just so that I don't die. And I am picking up more of these garments. I don't know exactly what we gotta do. It says we need to go to the Plagueland workbench, but I don't really know what those are or where they are. I'm guessing it's something in Orgrimmar. I mean, Orgrimmar, Undercity. Not Undercity. Stormwind. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. We'll figure all that out in the next video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching today's video. And do like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get 150 subscribers. And leave your comments down below. And I will answer them next week or on a live stream. And until next time, my friends, peace out.